What's going on, guys? JSGC here, and we are here for another Manchester City video. Today we're going to be doing my reaction to the Champions League group stage draw, which has taken place in the last hour. But before I do crack on with this video, make sure, like always, if you are enjoying the content, do subscribe. Also, don't forget social media links. They're in the description below and sliding across at the bottom of the screen. If you want to go and follow me on my Twitter and Instagram, my email also in the description below too. If you want to hit me up for any sponsorships for any videos or any general business inquiries, do leave a thumbs up if you do enjoy this video. 300 likes is the aim, so any help towards that will be much appreciated. Also, don't forget to let me know what you think of the Champions League group draw in the comments below. Are you happy or not? Let me know and why. And lastly, this video, it is sponsored and it's brought to you by OneFootball. This video is brought to you by OneFootball. If you want to download the OneFootball app, all you need to do is press the link at the top of my description, which will take you forward to where you can download this app. The OneFootball app is extremely useful if you are a huge football fan just like me. It provides you with the latest footballing news, transfer news, and the latest videos as well. It is one source of information of where I get my transfer news from. It also allows you to see the latest scores with what's happening in the footballing world. If you just click on a game, including any Manchester City game, it will not only bring up the latest team news, but it will also bring up the latest statistics and keep you up to date with everything happening in that game. If you want to download this app, all you need to do is press the link at the top of the description to stay up to date. Thank you very much to OneFootball for sponsoring this video. If you want to go and check that out, then the link is in the description. So let's crack on with this video. We're going to have a look at the Champions League group stage draw. We're going to start off chronologically. We're going to start off in Group A, which has seen an English side drawn, and it comes in the form of Liverpool. So we're having a look at their group. It's Ajax, who are in pot 1 first out, then Liverpool, then Napoli, then Rangers. A very interesting clash there. Ajax won't be an easy game for anybody. Liverpool, of course, the standout team there. Napoli never easy to go up against, and Rangers will be very encouraged and very motivated in getting back into the Champions League there, with some massive games coming up against Ajax, Liverpool and Napoli as well. So that's a very interesting group, certainly, to start the Champions League group stage. I can see Liverpool potentially, if they do get into the groove, so to speak, of them cruising that group. Rangers, they've got every possibility of potentially making it through. Bit of a toss-up there. Ajax, Napoli, Rangers, it's available for anybody. I reckon Napoli will be the team to go through, with Liverpool topping the group. Now, Group B is made up of FC Porto of Portugal, who they were in pot 1, along with Atletico Madrid, Bayer Leverkusen and Club Bruges. Now, to me, Atletico Madrid, they'll be relatively happy with that Champions League group stage draw. FC Porto, I would expect them to potentially make the last 16 along with Atletico Madrid. I'd be pretty surprised if Atletico didn't make it through to the last 16. I'm never going to rule out Bayer Leverkusen, though. It's a difficult place to go and visit in Germany. Club Bruges as well, if they can get firing again and getting back into the goals, could make it very difficult in that group stage. But I don't see anything past Atletico Madrid. I think they're going to top the group, and I'm going for FC Porto in second. Now, Group C, a very interesting group. Bayern Munich, they were in pot 1, Barcelona pot 2, Inter Milan pot 3 and Victoria Plzen in pot 4. Let's speak about Plzen there. Not got it too difficult there, really, with Inter Milan, Bayern Munich and Barcelona. Got a good chance, I reckon, of going through there, but it's massive, that, isn't it? Bayern Munich, Barcelona and Inter Milan, one of them is going to be dropping out and not making it to the last 16 of the Champions League. Now, realistically, you'd be looking at it thinking Inter Milan are that team that's potentially going to drop maybe into the Europa League, maybe even out of the competition and out of Europe altogether. I wouldn't be surprised to see if it's Barcelona. So I'm going for Bayern Munich to top the group, and I'll be a little bit more outrageous, and I'm going to put Inter Milan in second place and Barcelona to drop out of the Champions League before the last 16 stage. Now, Group D is made up of Frankfurt, Tottenham Hotspur, Hotspur, Sporting Club de Portugal, and Olympique de Marseille of France. Tottenham, I think, will be very happy with that group. I can see them topping the group as well. Frankfurt, Sporting, Marseille. I'd expect Spurs to be getting a job done, not only at home but also away from home there. So I'd be surprised if Spurs didn't top the group, but anything can happen. Tottenham Hotspur, and it's very difficult. Frankfurt, I'm excited to see what they can do. Again, a little bit like Club Brugge, if they can get firing on all cylinders and find them goals, and potentially they could go through. I'm going for Sporting Club de Portugal to go through in second place and Spurs in first place. Then takes us on to the second part of the draw, which is Group E, AC Milan, Chelsea, Salzburg and Dinamo Zagreb. I think AC Milan and Chelsea will be very happy with that draw. I'd be surprised if either of them don't go through. Again, I reckon Chelsea's probably going to top the group, AC Milan in second place. I think that's a relatively straightforward, very happy group there for Chelsea. In Group F, it's Real Madrid, RB Leipzig, Shakhtar Donetsk and Celtic. Celtic, very interesting to say the least there, and may well fancy their chances. Leipzig, Shakhtar Donetsk, Celtic, I think you've got a push there between them three teams to be the other team that goes through, because I imagine Real Madrid will go through in comfortable fashion in first place. Again, just like with Rangers, they've got a chance, and I reckon Celtic could well make it through to the last 16 of the Champions League. Now, Group G, my team, Manchester City in pot 1. They've been drawn against Sevilla, Borussia Dortmund and FC Copenhagen. As a City fan, pretty happy with this draw. Very interesting ties there. Nice to be facing a team we've not faced before in FC Copenhagen. Borussia Dortmund will be a class away day, I'm sure, there for the regular season ticket holders that will be able to go to that game. So that's one to look forward to. And of course, we've got the Erling Haaland reunion for him at Borussia Dortmund, and Dortmund coming to Manchester as well. We of course faced them a couple of years ago in the Champions League quarter-final clash. So we're seeing them return to the Etihad. That's not going to be easy. Sevilla's not going to be easy. Copenhagen, the underdogs, not going to be easy either. It's not an easy group, this, for Manchester City, but I do think we're going to go through. I'm going for City in first place, and I'm going for Borussia Dortmund in second place, and a bit of an outsider, but I've got a feeling that Copenhagen could do very well in this group as well. And finally, Group H is made up of PSG, Juventus, Benfica and Maccabi Haifa. I think PSG and Juventus, in that order as well, will go through to the last 16 of the Champions League. Benfica, though, no mugs at all. And Maccabi Haifa, a trip to Israel for them three other teams isn't going to be easy either. So again, pretty interesting group. And overall, I'd say that's my conclusion of the Champions League draw. Very interesting. Lots of niggly, lots of very interesting ties out there. Lots of potential points to be dropped if the bigger teams are not on it. And I'm going to include Manchester City on that as well. There's lots of opportunities for upsets. There's lots of interesting clashes. There's lots of teams that have come back to the Champions League that haven't been in it in a few years as well. So to me, I'm very excited for the Champions League group stage this season, and especially now that it's been squished in, hasn't it? Taking place throughout September and October only makes things a little bit more interesting as well when it comes to these ties, which we are expecting the next 24 hours or so for the schedule for the Champions League to be confirmed. So we'll know when Manchester City are going to be playing in our matches and when we're going to be at home and away, because it gets underway in less than 2 weeks' time, the group stage. So there's not a lot of time to get things in place. I've got a feeling City will go with the cheap tickets here for the home game, try and get the Etihad as full as possible. So I'm looking forward to potentially getting to a game or two, which would be good for the Champions League group stage. I do enjoy going to a Champions League group stage, but that might just be me and my own personal preference. In other news, the Carabao Cup, Manchester City in the third round. We have been drawn at home against Chelsea. Another interesting match as well. People believe that Manchester City always have the draws easy. To me, not an easy Champions League group stage draw, not an easy Carabao Cup third round match as well, and very poignant now. We're getting towards a very interesting part of the season, and we're only at the beginning of the season. We're not even into September, and already fixtures are going to be coming at us thick and fast. So very important that City keep their squad very fit, and rotation will be very key for Manchester City. So obviously a couple of injuries that we picked up in the pre-season, well, I say pre-season, the friendly from yesterday. Hopefully we'll have Luke Mbete and Calvin Phillips back real soon to help us with this big push, with lots of very important, very difficult games coming up, which will be coming at us every 3 to 4 days. But we know what to expect We're experienced in the Champions League group stage. The minimum expectation has to be to make it to the last 16. My expectation is to top the group and to do it comfortably as well, which hopefully will happen. So there we go. That has been the video. I hope you enjoyed the video. If you did enjoy this video, then leave a thumbs up. 300 likes is the aim, so any help towards that would be much appreciated. Also, don't forget as well, social media links, they're in the description below, sliding across at the bottom of the screen. If you want to go and follow me on my Twitter and Instagram, leave your thoughts in the comments below of what you make of the Champions League draw. Are you happy with it or not? Let me know in the comments below. Also, don't forget as well to subscribe to my channel, press that red button, press the bell, and put your push notifications on. Aiming for 28k subscribers, now less than 900 subs away. We've got plenty of Manchester City content to come for you guys to enjoy, so do make sure you have subscribed. And lastly, do go and check out today's video sponsor, OneFootball. Link is in the description. OneFootball is going to keep you up to date with all the latest football news, transfer news, as well as the latest scores, results, statistics, live league tables, and all your good footballing needs. It's a free app to download. Anyone that does download the OneFootball app using my link in the description does help to support the future content created on my channel, and it does keep these videos coming for you guys. And I'll see you all again tomorrow for the next daily Manchester City video. So I've been JSGC. Thank you everyone for watching. I hope everyone is safe and well. Peace. Ciao for now.